the problem with your big boy sleep, it's very difficult to make him go back in his baby cot.
Well, this is
Because he's used to shaving and hanging out with the big boys. I don't feel like me.
I've got a question that I asked Joanne McNally earlier on.
Okay.
And it's funny because with you just having a child, you might have changed your opinion on this to before you had a child.
Right.
If you were in a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
would you want to survive or would you want to just die?
Oh, I'd want to survive.
Oh my God, all these survivors.
So, what you're just going to like lie over and let them munch? Yeah,
I always feel like I have to explain the concept
I
here
just
because
don't want to live. Like, it would be awful. You'd be constantly looking over your shoulder.
Yep.
You'd have to just...
I mean, you know, I've been a stand-up for 22 years. So it's a similar thing of like, they're going to find out they're going to get me. Everything's going to, you know, I've been living fight or flight for many years.
You're going to have your kid with you. You're going to have to keep them quiet all the time.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be... I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy life.
Yeah.
But,
Okay,
yeah,
so you want to
I
do
think
it.
faced against just being munched to death
Right.
and then becoming a zombie, because that's the thing, isn't
No,
it?
because if you do yourself away in the right way, you wouldn't become a zombie. So you would just...
got to be the head.
You'd just die.
Got to be the head.
But what if just at that moment you shoot yourself in the head, let's say, and you just out the corner of this tiny membrane of yourself, you hear somebody go, "I found the cure," like that, and you're like, "Oh." Yeah, it would that would be the risk. What if you sort of can hang in there for like a week or a year or whatever, and then before you know it, you kind of get to reform society?
Nah.
No, not you.
She's honestly like such a quitter. When we watch anything, such a quitter.
Really? What do you mean? Like, okay, so
Walking Dead, anything like that. Where
I'll ask you a current question. Are you watching the TV show Traitors?
I've seen all of the kind of punter ones, and I'm on the episode 1 of the celebrity one.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so, I mean, we all knew Alan Carr was funny. You forget, he's the funniest man in the world.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you be a traitor or a faithful to both of you?
I'd want to be a traitor.
Yeah, I would be a faithful.
No, you couldn't. What? You couldn't be a traitor?
Nah, because you have to. You've
just got to lie. But you're lying for a reason. It's not like you're a liar. Would you do?
I see. I'm such a competitive. So my wife is like, nobody could ever see the real sort of side of you, which is like I like to kind of win at stuff, and then it would just be like, he's a bit of a dick. Do you know what I mean? It's that fear of people going, I like me on stage, but then when people meet the actual
That's why I wouldn't ever do the jungle. People ask me all the time, would you do the jungle? I say no. Because the whole country would go, he is a miserable, whinging, boring wanker.
Yeah.
That's my getting found out.
But because...
Yeah.
But who isn't? Like, if you're starved and you're hanging out with kind of...
It's that as well. It's you see them sitting around on the hammocks talking fucking bollocks.
And it's that weird feeling of like having a shower knowing the nation is watching. I remember having a shower in Thailand once, and I looked out the window and there was a monkey masturbating, and that was strange. But if you're on ITV and the entire nation is kind of watching you wash, it must be a really weird feeling.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Everyone's seen Joel's nipples. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And other bits. You sort of forget that would be very strange. Just that thing of like, I'm gonna have to have a wash because I'm stinking, and yet, you know, 5 billion people are watching you.
And you are starving as well. I couldn't do without. I need to eat.
Yeah,
I would faint me. I would get sent home.
But that meal after the jungle must be seventh heaven. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'd be ill.
If you get voted out early and then, you know, you meet up with your family and you just get to hang out in a hotel for like 6 weeks.
The nice hotel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Apparently.
Would you do it?
No.
No.
I think I would. I've always said I would really miss my kid. I hate being away from my kids for too long. I just don't. I can't cope, and I would be a mess.
Yeah, but also it's all that thing of if you've managed to carve out this thing that is where you're kind of like, not to sound too wanky, but you're being your kind of funny, authentic self. It's quite hard to then kind of slip into a format and go, I don't feel like me.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And it's kind of that awkward. I've been doing stand-up for so long now. Yeah, that's it. That you suddenly go, God, I should be able to do this. And yet, for whatever reason, I'm kind of nervy and odd.
Well, most comedians are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not normal. Like, we're not normal. Your public think we'd be amazing to go out on a night out with, and we're not.
Well, but it's because the problem as well is that arrogance and shyness look the same. So it's this weird thing of like, if you're kind of like quiet in a room, people are sort of making a guess as to what you're is he
I
arrogant? Is he
suppose,
shy?
and then if you're a stand-up, if you're off the telly, they think, oh well, it can't be shyness,
aloof.
it must be
Yeah, yeah,
arrogance.
You came off as like a boy.
I think a lot of people thought I was Jack the Lad.
But then at home, he was sitting doing boxes of Lego and
Really?
and playing a yo-yo. I think
A yo-yo?
Great on a yo-yo.
Yeah. Oh God, loves a yo-yo.
Great on a yo-yo.
Really?
Oh, you've got no idea. The hobbies, Russell.
That's a great couple of hobbies, though.
Can
your kids yo-yo?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But Robin,
Honestly, so badly that they might not be mine.
Right. But
Robin is very similar to you. I think
he
loves like
a
skateboarding
gadget and stuff. Yeah.
he'll be like you.
Oh, great.
Yeah, definitely riffs me. I think musical theatre kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
were you into musical theatre then?
No, she is.
I
Big
was.
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
what kind of
loved
stuff?
it. Everything. I did like Amdram as a kid.
Lovely.
And then I was a blue coat for
Were you?
Pontins. Yeah.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Whereabouts?
Breen Sands in Somerset.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So what made you go from? I presume you're from Newcastle.
Yeah.
So what? That's a
Just got a job.
That's a change of pace.
Just got a job.
Suddenly
Yeah,
you're
it
like-
was lovely.
There it
Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
But-
God, it was lovely, my darling.
But in it,
Loved
but the West Country, it's sort of funny, eh? It's sort of got that. There's, I don't know, that part of the world is just so. I don't know.
It was so
it'd
laid
be
back.
okay. Yeah,
It was
exactly.
gorgeous. And
Yeah,
everyone spoke, and they were like, "You're right, my darling," because I was only 18 and I was all the way from home. And
Wow.
I was 18. They really looked after us, actually. And then,
God, you must have felt electric being
brilliant.
18 and suddenly having right, you're on stage every night.
Yeah.
God.
Pay was shit.
Was it?
Pay was dire.
Yeah, but who cares when you're
I
18?
didn't
Because
care.
you're gigging.
Yeah.
Or you're doing your
Yeah.
thing, you know what I mean?
I was singing in the shows,
Well, yeah.
dressing as the characters, and then I did a tour in cabaret band, then I did panto, and yeah, I think I've had.
And did you get
every
access
job.
to the buffet? And what were we dealing with?
What do you mean?
What kind of food do you get when you do that?
I don't know what food you got when you're a blue coat.
Well, I just want to know, whether do they ration you, or are you allowed to eat with everyone else?
That's really
we were
good.
allowed to eat with everyone else.
Oh yeah.
But
that's tense.
The kids really loved it. We ate in
Yeah.
a restaurant, but then we had our own chalet where we could cook our own meals, which was nice. Independent, eating, lot of like jacket potatoes and
couldn't
soup
eat anything
noodles.
worse than eating. Have you ever done a corporate where they tell you you can eat with the punters beforehand? And they go, oh, you're a fucking chat. Oh, we've got you on the table, all the accountants. You can eat with them beforehand.
Yeah.
Stick it up your ass. No way.
My favourite story of that was a comedian who was doing a cruise, and I think a cruise must be the worst. Where if it goes badly, the next morning you kind of you don't see everybody.
With everyone.
So he did 2 shows. They were there for a week, and he got helicoptered off the ship because it had gone so badly. But it's in my mind's eye, when that kind of the sort of ladder comes down.
Yeah.
I see that coming down like that, and him escaping. But yeah. Yeah, there's something kind of weird about. I'm very much a do the gig, leave.
Yeah.
And
But that's the awkwardness in you.
Yeah.
That's when you're done.
Well, Mickey Flanagan used to call it vickering. People that would kind of hang outside after and go to the bar after the gig. Do you know what I mean? I see he's out vickering, look. Just to
Like
kind
the
of
vicar after the church.
Totally, yeah. And it was
Brilliant.
I've never, because it doesn't matter how well the gig's gone. If somebody just says something like, "How do you think that went?" Suddenly your insecurities come forth, and you're like, "Oh."
If you hadn't done comedy, what do you think you would have done?
I don't know.
What was
really.
your dream job as a kid?
It was to do this.
Was it?
Yeah. I wanted to be a footballer when I was, young, and that sort of stopped around about 16, and then I kind of got into stand up, and I sort of had this obsession with trying to get a job that I liked, because all the adults I knew hated their lives. So I was sort of like, right, well, if I do something I like, then I'll always be happy, and I wanted to get up and want to work, and that's the best thing. I still love writing jokes and having ideas and kind of going, oh, there might be something in that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what else. I think probably, I'm not sure I'd have the skill to be able to do it, but I think I'd probably be a bad teacher. But do you know what I mean? But I'd kind of want to do something else. But it must be incredible.
Teacher. Yeah.
It'd be quite rewarding, I think, to be able to kind of, I think it's a really hard and a massively underrated job. But, I sort of think of someone like Greg. How good a teacher must Greg have been?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Really, you'd want to listen, wouldn't you?
Oh my God,
but
he must have,
he has that kind of nature, and it's I don't know, when you have those teachers when you're a kid, you sort of remember those lessons when a teacher blew your mind.
Yeah.
And you felt spoken to.
Yeah.
And you kind of, when a teacher turns you on to education, if you're kind of from a normal background, and you suddenly go, I'm going to read that book.
Yeah.
It's kind of an amazing skill to do. You know what I mean?
All my friends are teachers.
Are they?
Like
Yeah.
90% of my friendship
I've
group
got
are
quite a few.
teachers.
Isn't it funny?
But they were all performers, so they all sing.
Right.
So we all sing together and they all teach.
Yeah.
But I hate it though because I've got no mates during the week.
Right, but summer holidays is
Summer holidays is brilliant, actually. Yeah,
never
that
see
is true. Yeah, summer holidays is when I'm just out for the full summer holidays because they're all off. But during the week, I don't get a reply to a text between 9 and 3.
And are you? I imagine, are you the queen of the WhatsApp group? I imagine you're an organizer. You have that kind of vibe.
You have
How
never
did you know?
seen someone with more WhatsApp groups on their phone.
Yeah.
But it's
Social
But
media.
you need
anxiety
them. You need those.
riddled.
Thank you.
You need them. You need
If I
every
didn't
group needs
organise
an
stuff,
MC. Yeah.
we wouldn't go anywhere.
Honestly, mate,
It pisses me off though
like a
now. And if you're
psychic.
listening, actually, girls, like pull your fingers out because I organise it all. They're just like, oh, well, I'll go anywhere. Yeah, so
She's
I
got to
do
book everything. She's got to book every
But
night
you
out
need
for
my
them.
friend Tony's like that. He's just he's our skipper. He just gets it done.
Yeah.
And he'll kind of put those little link polls out. What days are we
Yes,
free? All that.
that's
you know
me.
what I mean?
Weekends away. I send options for places to go.
My wife's
and-
away this weekend with her mates, and I'm looking after my son on
Where's
my
she
own.
going?
It's going to be. I don't know. I think just her mate's house for the
Okay,
weekend. but
nice.
It's going to be an absolute. Christ, it's
Have
terrible.
you not had him on your own yet?
Never for a full weekend on my own. Yeah. This is
Wow.
going to be. Yeah.
Is he sleeping good or?
He was sleeping amazingly
Mm-hmm.
for the past 4 months, and he's just had a little bit of a
The lully and the false sense
Yeah,
of
yeah,
humour.
bit of a wobble.
Yeah.
But
Sleep regression, yeah.
Sleep
they go,
regression.
Used to
Yeah.
that? Are you used to
It's a
that?
thing. It's a
Were you
thing.
enjoying that?
Yeah.
Because it's all going to change.
Yeah, man, it's funny, eh?
Do
But,
you let him in the bed with you?
if we're in a hotel, yeah. It's what's known in the game as a big boy sleep. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to have a big boy sleep?
Oh, that is
That's
nice.
excellent.
And yeah, so but then the problem with your big boy sleep, it's very difficult to make him go back in his baby cot
Well, this is
because
what
he's used to shaving and hanging out with the big boys.